I know this has been a quick turnaround, but I'm wondering if you had a chance to watch it again, and if so, what was your takeaway on how you performed?
Yeah, I got to watch it on the plane ride back. Yeah, it was just made a few mistakes. I thought we showed some really good things there, and after the first pick six that I threw, I thought we had a couple good drives. And we're just looking to build off of that, and yeah, we're just ready to get after this Denver team and put together a good plan, have some good practices, and get ready to beat these guys on Thursday.
Again, star 3 if you have any questions for Sam. Star 3 if you have any questions for Sam. Ryan from the Post, your line is active.
Sam, I had two. On the pick in the end zone, when you watch it on film, what's the correct thing to do there? Because he was open for a second there when Rhodes kind of sagged off at the line of scrimmage. So what's the correct thing there? And secondly, with just 3 days here, just walkthroughs, how much can you guys fix in this short period of time before Denver?
Yeah, I think with the pick, just being able to see through my throw, not, I think that's just it, I think the right thing to do, obviously, would have been not to throw it and maybe get to my next guy in the progression, and then if he wasn't there, just scramble around and make something happen. So, and then, yeah, these next couple walkthroughs are going to be huge for us.
Chris from NJ.com, your line is active.
Sam, kind of throughout that game, you were a little bit more active with your legs in terms of moving the pocket, being able to pick up yards on the ground. Is that something you want to try to keep doing in terms of, keeping the defense on their toes and, not forcing passes if they're not there?
Chris, hang tight. Looks like we lost.
Kind of throughout that game, you were a little bit more active with your legs in terms of moving the pocket and trying to pick up yards on the ground when nothing was there. Is that something you want to kind of try to keep doing going forward instead of, forcing passes and just being able to take that safe play?
I think what you said at the end there is huge. I mean, just making sure that I'm taking care of the football. If nothing's there, making sure that, I'm finding my check down. Again, if the check down isn't there, making sure that, if I do have room to run, be able to use my legs. So it's not that I'm necessarily going to, be looking for it in the future. But I got to continue to be smart. I have to be smart with the football and make the right decisions in space.
Rich from ESPN, your line is active.
Sam, when you were able to turn things around last year, when you went through that rough patch with the New England game and then the Jacksonville game, and then you were able to rebound pretty well, is there anything you can pull from that experience that you could apply to current situation?
I think for me, every situation is different. I'm really, just focused on living in the moment right now. To be honest, we obviously had a rough stretch here with these 3 games not going the way that we wanted them to. I think for me, just being focused on what we got to do today is the key to everything. Being focused on, what Denver's defense is doing and, coverage-wise, pressure-wise, all that kind of stuff. So just making sure I'm good there and focusing on our game plan, what we want to do against them. So it really is just taking it one day at a time, one moment at a time right now.
Al from Newsday, your line is active.
Yeah, Sam, how frustrating is all this? I'm not just talking about the offense, but just the way these games have gone where, it's been mostly non-competitive for you guys.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Whenever, games, don't go the way that you want, whenever you lose in general, it's never fun, and it can be frustrating. So, for us, we really just have to, figure out what we got to do and what we got to do better. And, we got to continue to learn and get better every single day.
Greg from the Post, your line is active.
Dan, what do you see from Denver? Obviously, they have a good amount of injuries as well. I know we've asked you a ton about injuries on your team, but they seem like they're handling a share of injuries as well. Just what kind of opportunity do you see there for Thursday?
Yeah, obviously they got a good football team, even with the injuries. So, again, we got our hands full, and we're excited about the opportunity to play them.
If there are any additional questions for Sam, please press star 3. Any additional questions, please press star 3. ESPN, your line is active.
And as the quarterback, you're the leader of the offense. You're a captain on the team, and I think you're the longest tenured guy in this offense. When you play like that, do you feel like you're letting the team down?
I mean, to a certain extent, when you turn the ball over for me, having 2 pick sixes, having any interceptions is unacceptable. So to that extent, yes. But for me, I'm really looking forward to just continuing to get back to work with these guys. I mean, we have a really good group, a resilient group. Like I said, the first 3 games of the season haven't gone necessarily the way that we envisioned, but we're looking forward to getting back at it, and this quick turnaround. We're looking forward to having a really good game against Denver, and looking to get a win.